Sign up at jackpot.com and you can bet on the world's best lotteries where the biggest jackpots are up for grabs. Powerball, Mega Millions, some of the biggest lotteries can be found at jackpot.com. Simply choose your lotto game, pick your numbers, or use their quick pick feature, and you're done. Sign up at jackpot.com with code DRAW24 and get a free lottery ticket with your first deposit. Jackpot.com, it's the world of lotto in your hand.
Terms and conditions apply. You must be at least 18 years old and in the United States to play. Void where prohibited. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's a casino. People gotta win sometime.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a giant, colorful check to deposit.
Welcome to another edition of Beatin the House. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're going to be crisscrossing the country, sometimes the continent, sometimes even the world, talking about the latest jackpots in the casino and lottery industries. If it's $100,000 or more, we will be talking about it on this show. Jackpots, news releases, game announcements, info at turnpikesportsradio.com. Send those on in, and we'll include them into the mix for upcoming shows.
Well, I'm noticing, I sorry to cut you off there, but I'm noticing that the studio has some St. Patrick's Day decorations, which, we're doing this show about, big wins and slots and lottery and, table games and whatever. I'm thinking, now when I log into my online casinos in New Jersey, I'm going to see a lot of St. Patrick's Day themed games, I'm assuming. Lots of leprechauns, lots of shamrocks, lots of pots of gold, I guess. So I guess that's what I should expect when I log on.
Yes, and I was going to be doing a couple games in the next episode.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'll have a little survey.
See,
of
a little
different
tease
games.
there. I didn't even know you were doing that. And,
I didn't do it for this week. I figured let me just do a couple for the following week.
So.
But we do have some news stories to talk about.
Okay.
We've got two news stories, one from Aristocrat Gaming, and the other a world record just being set.
World record, huh?
Yes.
World record jackpot kind of thing?
No jackpots involved.
No, okay. A world record for casinos and
yes. I'll get to
casinos.
it. Let me do the Aristocrat Gaming news story first.
Boy.
Yes, we're going to do Aristocrat Gaming. They just released a brand new NFL slot under their NFL slot franchise that they have with the National Football League.
Okay.
We've been doing these all along. As soon as they announce them, we talk about them. And this is the newest game, the NFL Triple Score.
Okay.
It's in a brand new portrait. It's in the Mars X portrait cabinet, which is a little bit bigger than a lot of the other ones that they're in.
So
the
look
other
for
NFL
a
slots.
really big slot.
Not overly huge, but enough that you can actually see it from a distance.
The name of that cabinet sounds huge. Mars X.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like some kind of space shot.
I know.
But we've got the NFL Triple Score multi-denomination line games. It looks similar to what the other NFL slot families are because you get to pick your own team to play in.
Okay.
And it's got a couple new features where you can actually split jackpots or jackpot symbols to increase the volatility of the slots, according to the press releases.
They use the word volatility?
They use the word volatility. Okay. Here, I'll read
not,
exactly.
Not a real big marketing word, but I guess it really gets the message across.
The NFL Triple Score is a multi-denom lines game with medium volatility and medium feature frequency. Basically, a lot of the bonuses, a lot of the wilds, a lot of the different connectors pop up a lot.
Okay, all right.
I mean, it's not a huge payout, but this is similar to what the Buffalo Ultimate Stampede games are. If you're familiar with
huge
the
payouts,
if you're familiar with the Buffalo Ultimate Stampede one, which is one of the newer ones, it's lower amounts of payouts, but more frequent payouts.
Okay,
so that's kind of what they're doing there.
Unless you hit the real big one, and then it's all then you just get money poured on you,
and then they have this new feature called the Jackpot Kick.
All right.
It's a bonus feature where you actually just pick footballs that uncover prizes or other additional spins or other jackpots in the thing. So
I guess it's a good time. I guess did they release it before the Super Bowl or it's get released now?
It came out right around the Super Bowl.
Okay, which is a good time to do it. And you know what? Right now there's no football.
Nope.
You're kind of
already missing football.
Yeah, I'm kind of missing. I was like, what am I going to do next Sunday or something like that? So it's one of those things where, it's probably a good time. It gets you, it gets your football and NFL fix in with, the slot machines.
Yeah, you got the period between the Super Bowl, the Combine, and the Draft.
Okay.
So there's a whole family of NFL slots by Aristocrat,
Okay.
and they're all fun to play.
Yep.
Now, the other story that we were just talking about was the world record.
Okay.
And this is not a jackpot. This is not really anything to do with money. It has everything to do with visiting 110 casinos in a 24-hour period.
Wow.
A
Okay.
Dutch couple.
All right.
I'm going to mispronounce this person's name, Armin Meyer and Dominique van der Greer, put their names into the Guinness Book of World Records.
Wow, that's an interesting. Armin Meyer.
Yeah,
Meyer.
or Meyer.
Meyer. And Dominic van der Geer.
Yes.
Dominique van der
Dominique
Geer.
van der Geer. 110 casinos, 24 hours.
So how Nevada? Is that where they went?
They went to Las Vegas.
Okay, yeah.
Designated period to try and beat it. The previous world record was 74 visited in 24 hours.
Oh, so they smashed it
With 5 hours to spare.
You had
according to
110 casinos.
They did it with 5 hours to spare.
So what was the criteria? I know visiting a casino, does that mean just walking onto the gaming floor? Does that mean playing one spin of a slot? Because, if you do that many casinos in 24 hours, you don't have a lot of time to spend on the gaming floor or in a casino.
Criteria had to be within 24 hours, number one.
Okay.
Number two, they had to play at least one table game.
Oh, okay.
Yep, in each venue for it to be counted.
All right.
And actually provided a record of it, too.
Okay, so there wasn't someone from the World Record Society following them along.
No. But they did. Here's what they've done. They did.
So what did they provide as a record? I guess
They walked into casinos, threw down their $5 bets, hit their buttons on the table games or slots or whatever. They were doing everything.
But they had to play a table game, right?
That's what the at least one table game. They did other things too.
How do you do?
There's two people. There's two people. One threw $5 in there. One threw.
So both of them did not have to play a table game.
Right, just had to play one table game. They threw their $5 in, hit their buttons, grabbed their vouchers, took a photo of it.
Okay.
And then went to the next step.
Okay.
Now, according to the report, and it was kind of interesting, they had a team with them. They had a driver.
All right.
Who just waited outside as soon as they ran in. They came back out, jumped in the car next to the next place.
Okay.
There were supposedly other people involved in this in terms of transportation. Mm-hmm. There was a reference to a helicopter. I don't know if they actually had that, but they...
Wait. What was the reference to a helicopter?
They had a helicopter pilot with them.
Oh, they had a helicopter pilot with them. They didn't have a helicopter.
They didn't say whether or not they used a helicopter, but they had a helicopter pilot with them.
Interesting.
So
okay.
I don't know if they actually used it.
I would think something like this would have to be planned out.
They did plan it out.
They, at the very least, you have to have a map or some kind of, logical progression.
Yeah,
so that has
it
to
out.
be
Yeah,
mapped out. So I mean.
They did
it.
Did
they do it in Vegas and in Reno or
They
Henderson?
just did Vegas, Las Vegas venues.
Oh, okay. I guess
there's a lot.
I'm surprised this isn't done more. If you're getting a lot of.
What's more impressive? They did it with 5 hours to spare.
I know that is impressive, but
they did it in 19 hours, not 24. So
first of all, I didn't even know there was a world record of this type.
There's a world record for everything.
I guess so, yeah. But I'm just thinking.
Just as South Park.
I would guess Vegas would be the place to do it because it's the biggest.
Yeah.
Conglomeration of casinos in the world almost. So
and in terms of what they spent at the casinos, they spent $1,100 at the casinos and won about $600. So congratulations on the new world record.
Yeah, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, I don't know if I could actually do that.
You could do it in Vegas, I would guess.
No, I mean, physically, I don't know if I could do that.
It'd be tough. Well, you know what? I would bet you when they're in the swing of this thing, the adrenaline's pumping, and, we got a shot to do this, especially when they got closer to the record. And I love the fact that, like I said, it was planned out. I mean, they had, a support staff. They had a driver and
whatever
stuff
they
like
had,
that.
yeah.
So,
yeah.
No
word on what the original record holders had. I think they just did it by themselves. I don't think they planned it out where they had a crew with them.
I'm curious. I got to look back at the old record. How long ago was this done? You would think people would be trying this every year or something.
I'm sure people have been trying it every year,
but look, I mean, something like this takes planning, and good for them. They mapped it out, and they thought about it, and it was well thought out, and they earned the world record. Good for them.
Congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations.
That's it for the news. We're going to start talking jackpots right now. Starting off our jackpots, we're going to stay in Nevada. We just finished talking about a world record being set in Las Vegas, the number of places within 24 hours. We're going to stay in Nevada. We're going to stay in Las Vegas. We're going to the Bellagio.
I wonder if that was one of the casinos they hit. It must have been, right?
Yeah.
I would think.
They didn't hit this, though.
No. Well, they didn't hit the jackpot, but
No.
I would guess they would have to hit Bellagio
Yeah,
if
you
you're doing
have
that
to.
many
You
in
have
Vegas.
to.
So.
But you've got a $5 spin, Wheel of Fortune, Gold Spin, Deluxe Triple Stars. IGT's coming up with longer and longer names for these games.
Well, you have to. I mean,
Yes.
first off, you know how many Wheel of Fortune slot machines there are? How many varieties there are? In New Jersey, there's an online Wheel of Fortune casino, so there has to be a ton of variations.
You
of
want to see a
Wheel of
really interesting site? Go to IGTjackpots.com.
Okay.
Which lists out just the individual jackpots as they're occurring
Oh, wow. Okay.
from IGT machines.
Oh, okay.
Kind of an interesting website, but we have the $5 spin, Wheel of Fortune Gold Spin, Deluxe Triple Stars at the Bellagio. Winner chose to remain anonymous because they won $1,252,886.37.
A lot of people win on those Wheel of Fortune
Yes.
machines, so good for them.
We're going to be leaving Nevada now, finally. After
Good for him or her. I'm
Good
thinking.
for them.
I'm thinking of in terms of teams now. You got me thinking about the 110 casinos visited. I was like, oh, okay, they're teams, but no, this individual player won this one.
we'll say good for them.
Good for them. So.
Leaving Nevada, we're heading over to California. As a matter of fact, we're heading over to Coors Gold, California.
Okay, where?
Coors Gold, California.
Coors Gold, California.
Chukchansi Gold Resort and Casino. We've got another slot jackpot here to talk about. We've got a Light and Wonder slot.
Okay.
And a Chukchansi Gold Rewards Club member. They have their own Gold Rewards member loyalty program there.
Well, every casino does now.
Exactly.
You can't have a casino without a royalty program all of a sudden. So yeah.
But this, we every so often we see one of these, a Light and Wonder Frankenstein machine.
Oh, okay, yeah. We just did a story on the Dracula slot
Yes,
machine.
that looks pretty cool.
I guess the next line in Universal monster movies, or I don't even know what the technical
Universal Monsters.
Universal monster series.
Yes.
So it's
From Light and Wonder.
This one's Frankenstein.
This is Frankenstein.
Dracula's coming out, or it might be out already.
That's all we know so far. We don't know what the next one's going to be. You got to assume it's going to be Wolfman.
It's got or Mummy, or what's the Universal monsters?
Yeah, that's basically the four right there.
Oh, there's only going to be four. Okay, trying to think.
They're the major ones. I mean, you got a Creature from the Black Lagoon. You've got.
See now, yeah,
that's really it. I mean, you got Invisible Man, but how do you do a slot with an invisible guy?
Right.
But I think it's either going to be Mummy or Wolfman. They're the only two left you can actually do some really cool stuff with.
I don't know.
But we've got a $3 bet on the Frankenstein slot machine that paid out $771,688.89.
Wow. Okay, good.
So congratulations there. And that is basically one of the first jackpots hit on the Frankenstein machine because it was just a recent addition to the casino floor there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
it was a good addition.
Exactly. Leaving California, we're going to Durant, Oklahoma for Choctaw Casinos.
All right.
This is another slot win. We've got the Whitney Houston slots.
I saw that in where was I?
It's everywhere now.
I know it's in Hard Rock.
It's in Hard Rock.
Hard Rock in Atlantic City. Yeah,
that makes sense. That Hard Rock would carry a music-themed slot machine. Whitney Houston,
and she's also from New Jersey,
also from New Jersey. Well, it's everywhere. So this is in Durant, Oklahoma. We've got Noe, N-O-E. That's the person's name.
No, okay.
Won the platinum jackpot on the Whitney Houston slots. That's one of the bonus features. $721,254.44 being won.
Okay, wow, great.
Leaving Oklahoma, we're going back to Nevada. We're going back to Las Vegas. We've got Harrah's Las Vegas. Got a table game.
Okay.
I think it's the first table game of the day right now. We've got a 3-card poker jackpot. Caesar's Reward member was out visiting his friends for his birthday, played 20 minutes at 3-card poker, hit the mega progressive jackpot for $313,064. So great job for 20 minutes worth of work.
Absolutely.
Moving from Nevada, we're going out to Michigan. Actually, it's going to be a combination of 2 states here because we got Four Winds Casinos. We've got 3 jackpots from the Four Winds Casinos. They are in Michigan and Indiana, but 2 are in Michigan.
Okay.
So I'm calling it Michigan.
All right.
We got the Pokagon Band of Potawatomi's Four Winds Casinos paying out 3 jackpots. Like I said, 2 table games, 1 slot jackpot. Going over to Four Winds New Buffalo. not Buffalo, New York. New Buffalo's in Michigan.
Michigan, okay.
We've got a $5 wager on the table game Progressive 21 plus 3 / top 3 table game. That's the name of the game. I did not invent the game. I did not name it.
All right. Hey, obviously it's a great game. It pays off. So how much did someone win there?
$5 bet, $158,319 jackpot.
All right.
Moving over to the Four Winds South Bend, which is in Indiana, obviously. We've got a $3.52 bet. That had to have been something on the slip.
Yeah, I got my last card or last ticket kind of stuff.
Exactly. So
let me get rid of it.
$3.52 bet on Rake and Bacon, which is a cool game to play.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
It's actually one of the first ones that were online and in the retail brick and mortar stuff.
Okay, that's probably where I played it. Online.
This is the original Rake and Bacon, not the one that's the multi-platform kind of thing.
Okay.
Yes, we got another one. Of those.
I have no idea.
More multiple pig things.
Oh, okay.
But we've got $3.52 bet, $168,999.
That's great.
Heading back over to Four Winds New Buffalo, our last one, we've got Mississippi Stud Jackpot, $150,000. No word on the bet size.
Nice. Okay.
So congratulations to those 3 winners.
Absolutely.
Moving over from Michigan, we're going to Florida, where we have the Seminole Classic Casino again. We've been doing them a lot lately.
Yeah.
We've got another slot jackpot. We've got the Ultimate Firelink slot machine kicking out $106,117.40 on a $10 bet.
That's a good investment.
Yes. And the progressive jackpot has now been kicked back down to $100,000. So this was just
this was
very recent.
Yeah. Okay.
So congratulations there. That's it for the slot jackpots. What we're going to be doing now is the lottery jackpots. We've got a couple of those to go through. We're going to go from Florida up to Michigan. We're going back to Michigan again.
To Michigan. Huh?
Michigan Lottery, we've got a Fantasy 5 draw game jackpot to talk about. This is another one where the strategy was using birthdays.
Oh, okay.
It was the only reason I picked this one out.
Seems like everyone does that,
Yeah. But the reason I picked this out was the way it was phrased in the press release that I got. First of all, it's $219,638. She's been playing these birthday numbers for quite some time, she said. So it's great that it finally hit for her. The fact that she said, I use select family members' birthdays. Don't know what that means.
Well, good job. Only my favorite family members. That's
I guess so. I don't know. I just don't know
what
the
it might
select.
be. Well, it might be immediate family kind of.
Could be
stuff,
sons,
or,
granddaughters, grandkids, that sort of thing. But
some or like household family members kind of thing. So
could also be pets.
Okay.
Some people consider them parts of the family. So
absolutely.
Leaving Michigan, we're going over to the Massachusetts line. We're going to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, where we got a mega bucks jackpot to talk about. And this is a $6.13 million lottery jackpot.
Wow.
The reason I'm including this one, the press release started off with the winner came forward to claim their prize, but did so without releasing their name.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
you can send your lawyer.
Massachusetts, you're not allowed to remain anonymous. You actually have to put your name out there.
Okay.
So what this is another instance of a trust coming in.
Absolutely. Send your lawyer to do it.
The Mega Stars Trust of Quincy. So congratulations to the Mega Stars Trust of Quincy, and they had their trustee come in and claim the check, and he actually was posing with the picture with it. So that was pretty cool.
I always say, if you win a big lottery, take some time to figure out how you're going to accept the money, whether to do it as a corporation, whether to do it as a trust. Figure it out and make some plans before you claim it, because you got and also make sure you see how long you have to claim your lottery. So you gotta get things in order. Always talk to a lawyer, an accountant, a financial planner, and things like that.
Yes.
So
and
make your money grow.
$6.13 million jackpot. They chose the one-time lump sum, $4.1 million, and the store got a $50,000 bonus.
Nice, good. Leaving
Massachusetts, we're going down to North Carolina. We've got a $10 jumbo bucks scratch-off jackpot that was kind of interesting in terms of the store clerks were watching this guy scratch off his ticket from behind the counter, and they started seeing the guy shaking and crying, and he found out that he won the $1 million jackpot. Great. So it was great to see the store staff watching. I guess they were just, wondering what was going on because they started seeing the guys shaking.
Wow.
And,
okay.
They were very happy.
I would first off be frightened. I didn't know
I
if
thought
it
he
was
was having an attack,
like some kind of medical issue or
Yeah.
something like that. But no, it's a good thing that happened. So,
Yes.
good.
And last story of the week, and we're going over to Arkansas.
All right. Have we had a lot of Arkansas lottery stuff?
No, because I don't ever remember saying this phrase, the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. That's the full name of the lottery.
Okay.
Never really saw scholarship in the name of a lottery corporation there. But
okay.
this is an instance of, I think everyone's gone through this. This person lost her Powerball ticket.
Oh, okay.
And in Arkansas, they've got 180 days to claim it.
Okay.
Just in time, with a couple days to spare, she found the ticket.
Nice. So where was it, by the way?
Let's see. She misplaced a ticket and found it in her car or her vehicle. They said vehicle. I'm assuming car.
I would think a lot of lottery tickets are in cars. I mean, if you have a lost lottery ticket, always check your car because usually, certainly online is becoming more and more popular, but most of the time people buy it out in a convenience store. Or they stop for their morning coffee and get a ticket. So, it's usually in a car somewhere.
But they found it in the vehicle, whatever vehicle it was. Could be a truck, could be whatever it is. Her husband took the ticket to one of the local retail shops, had it scanned, and it said, visit the ASL Claim Center.
Okay.
So the husband figured they only won about $500-600. They went there and they had actually won $100,000.
Nice, great.
So they can now buy all the tickets and lose them all they want now.
That's. I guess she knew.
common.
I guess she knew the numbers. Sometimes when people lose a lottery ticket, I said, "Oh well, who cares?" And but I wonder if she knew the numbers that came out were her numbers. So
she may have gotten a notice. I mean, I don't know how the Arkansas lottery works.
I don't know how it works.
I like I said, we haven't done an Arkansas lottery story, so this is the first time we're dealing with this.
I'm sure I've lost lottery tickets in my lifetime. I've just never paid attention. I never went searching for them. I've always stumbled upon, a lottery ticket. I'll check it, or if it's past due, I don't check it because I don't want to see what I missed or anything like that.
Well, this could also be a case of she was cleaning out her car, her truck, and came across the ticket and saw the date on it.
Oh, okay.
It may be one of those situations. I don't know, because it's very unclear in terms of whether or not she knew it was a winner or whether she knew to check
from
it.
How you were saying it sounded like the numbers came out and she was looking for the ticket.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was getting from
Maybe.
the story being told to me.
But congratulations to the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery winner there. Congratulations to all the winners we talked about this week, and congratulations to all the winners out there. We only do $100,000 or more, so there are plenty of casino and lottery jackpot winners out there under $100,000 as well as what we do on the show. Please keep the press releases coming in, info@turnpikesportsradio.com, and I'll be back next week with a whole new collection of lottery and casino jackpots.
And that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.